So, I don't know if you're aware, but it's currently a heat wave here in Portland. I feel icky. My hair's a mess. I have my little fan here though, because it's hot and it's keeping me cool. So if you see my hair move, it's because of the fan. I have some orders to get done. I just finished a local order. I didn't film it. I'm sorry. It's because the candles were already done for Halen Clothing in Astoria. Really cool. If you're in the PNW, stop by there. And now I'm working on another order for two of my friends. They're opening up their second coffee shop, which is dope. Such good news. I'm happy for them. And these are going to smell really good. We've done this blend before, so we're going to do it again. And this time it's going to be in my glass vessels. Lately, the glass have been killing it. And it's been faster for me to make, so I appreciate that. It's going to look really good in the coffee shop. So we're just trying something a little different. And I have my Wicks here and my stickers and the warning labels that we place at the bottom always. So I'm just going to be working on that for a bit. And after that, I have a wholesale order for Best Friend Juice Bar. The shop is beautiful and the minis are going to look good there. And I already have those done, so I'm really proud of myself. Kind of sad sometime when it's like, oh, I have stock, because I didn't sell out at the market like I normally sell really well at markets. But on the positive, so many are done and I don't have to like hustle and wait last minute and stress about making vessels and candles. So I have so much done and I think that's great. And I'm even prepared for the Portland Flea that's happening at the end of August, which is next month. So in a way, it's a blessing in disguise because Lord knows I am tired. I figure just work on my business, let's catch up and chat, and then we'll go over vessels, literally Hydrostone and cement and some helpful resources that I think would be beneficial for you guys. I hope some of you have some good questions. First, let's get this done because I want to wrap it up, all that good stuff. So now I'm going to get paper towel and clean the inside because dust and stuff, never ever want to like make candles with dust inside. So I'm going to do that real quick. Alright, so that's how I set that up, and it's all good. Now all I gotta do is wait for that wax to heat up to 185, and then I just wait just a little bit. Waiting, it takes time, So I was going to start this video totally different from how it's starting now. I'm sure word's gotten out that USG plant, the place that sources the Hydrostone from suppliers that I use, like Artistic Industry, they're coming to a halt and they're going to stop officially selling it, making it in November 2026. So a bunch of people are scrambling. Some of us are pivoting, and it's kind of a bummer because after I run out of the batch that I have, no more marbled concrete vessels, and that kind of sucks because they're so beautiful. I pride myself in my marbling. So I am working on wholesale orders, stocked orders, and this beautiful glass custom order for a coffee shop that I love so much. And making concrete vessels, hundreds and hundreds with a full-time job, is finally taking a toll. It is hard to scale up alone. Even if I hire help, it's still not enough. And it has blocked some blessings and opportunities because if clients want it a certain time, I'm just not able to always stop everything I'm doing and hurry up and make hundreds, and then I have to seal them and they need to cure, and then they gotta, like, it's such a process, as you know, and as I've shown and talked about. I'm still needing to figure out how I'm gonna tell all of my stockit folks. I did a video on Instagram. It's so cringe, but folks need to know, and I wanted them to hear my tone because reading something, it could be perceived in a negative way. So I wanted to show my face and I'm smiling and, you know, my tone, just to show like, hey, this is what's happening. It is what it is. I'm still here though. So I have until the end of the year or until I run out. And if you're watching this and you're also a maker who works with Hydrostone, it does eventually expire. It does have a shelf life of, I think, 6 to 12 months. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I read. But don't like buy so much that you won't sell it at all and then it's just rotten on your shelf. And I have like this order I'm working on, and I have a bit more time. I spoke with the guys today, but they smell so good, so it's going to be like super ready and nice by the time their second location open. And then I have another order with boxes as well. I'm going to take to one of my stockits, and I hope to show what that looks like. So all is working out. I just have to like formulate a nice letter to some big clients in my newsletter because word's getting out, but things are a little choppy, and I want to show how serious this is, but also be like, yo, I'm still here. Like, don't totally drop me. But I also respect that the marble vessels were a standout. My God, that part is a bummer. But hey, we're here, we're vlogging. Kind of excited because I miss like the feeling of getting a box of glass vessels and all I have to do is like wipe it out with a paper towel and add my wick. I'm just realizing how much I miss that. Come next year, I'm not making the jar anymore. So this feels kind of cool that I kind of just feel like I can do more, get more orders done in a timely manner and not feel rushed. But this is a ripple effect. I still have boxes. I still have things that say concrete. I gotta like, this changes everything. So I got a lot of work to do. I have emails to send. There's just a lot going on, and I am a little stressed, but I know it's gonna work out because I do have a faithful like set of customers here in town, and I have a YouTube channel. I hope some folks want to like support and buy a candle, but I just got to do a lot of like business things that folks don't see. And that's the part that I'm kind of dreading because I'm just like, oh my God, I have to update so much. Like, what's my website going to look like next year? So I also have to do new pictures. I need to get the glass jars that I want to use going forward. It's just so many things as a small business owner we have to think about. I have a trip coming up. We are going out of the country and my mom's birthday is coming up. And then it's my birthday and the holidays. It's just a lot. So I'm just doing what I can, and I will remember to ask for help when I can as well. But anyway, that's an update. All right, so I did just take some snaps of my gorgeous Hydrostone mini concrete candles. These are my favorites, and these are 3 of the top bestsellers. They sell way more better than the solid ones, and the solid one that does do well is a Palo Santo Classic Gray. And this is the black tea and geranium, burgundy and cream, really beautiful, smells amazing. And another bestseller, of course, Sunlit Clay. The Sunlit Clay is absolutely divine. It smells like melon, it smells like summer, and does really well in the fall. This one did really well at the winter market. And then Herb Garden, which is beautiful. This is the green with the cream, and it's just stunning. I love it. I love this one so much. This one's normally reserved for 10 or 11 Empire Store, but I'm going to put these on the website because I do need these to sell. And I did email my stockits. I have not heard back from all of them, and there's still a couple I still need to send to, so I'm not stressed. Like, everyone's busy. We got things going on, but I do want these to do well. but also I'm not sure if it's enough for like hundreds, you know, for the stores. So I want to put them online so they can sell. Yeah, so I need to promote them. If you want a concrete candle, check my stuff out. If you're watching, I make really good stuff. Yeah, I took videos and stuff. I'm gonna put on Instagram and share my newsletter and just really, really be annoying. So a custom order came in, so thank you so much. I think that's really sweet. So we're gonna pack this order up. This particular order I'm going to pack is by Amber. So Amber B, thank you. I appreciate it. And gonna go all in. Cute little postcard. I really love this one. And wooden care card, wooden wick care card. So they got the Sugar Tangelo. It's really beautiful. It's like a nice marbled blue green cream vessel. It was one of my favorites when I released it. It's going to go in the craft box because for this particular label, I don't have the box for it because this was a limited edition late summer, early fall candle. And it's still beautiful as ever, but that's why it's not in the green box. I put a bunch of packing peanuts in a box like this small because it's like the best. You really don't need bubble at all. And then I put these in last. So this is jiggling and that's not worth the risk. So I get packing peanuts and put it in this so that the candle isn't shaking against the box. It's fine when it's being sold in person because people are just going home or to their cars. But shipping, I want to make sure everyone is good. And then close it. It's going to be tight, but see, we're jiggling. Make sure that's good on the sides, the top. And then do a shake test. Perfect. All the way. I hate when that happens. Make sure this is fully wet, then grab it quick. And then I do like layers of tape. Like I go a little hard with my tape. I might do one more. That's another thing. These are marble vessels and now I have to change my tape. And that is how you pack Onya'e Naturals. I love it. So that's how you pack this beautiful concrete candle box. And I'm hoping more orders come through. So again, Amber, thank you. And I'm excited to ship this out this week. So you'll get it really quick, especially because you're in Portland as well. Now it's time to just do more candle things. As you see behind me is a storm of boxes and tissue paper and just marketing type materials and just empty boxes, marketing materials. It's a mess. So I got a lot of cleaning to do. I also got to clean my candle area. So that's part of the business updates. A lot needs to be changed. So all these I want to sell at the Portland Flea and I hope I do well. Not worry, makeup and stuff, but I need to trim the tops. So we're gonna do that. I'm still waking up and I'm just still like going through the motion of this weird, like I still have candles to make and, you know, get done while slowly running out of Hydrostone. It's weird, but let's get this done. But yay, these are all trimmed. These are beautiful. God, they smell so good, y'all. Anyway, yay, done. Good morning. So I wanted to keep my word and still share my resource video that I've been meaning to share when it comes to Hydrostone and cement all. And although the news is out and eventually it's going to come to a stop, I still feel this would be helpful for those who are still making vessels. You know, the year's not over yet. It's just going over helpful resources, where I get these materials and what materials you do need to make vessels. So I hope this is helpful. And I have my notes here. So I already wrote down like a little outline of stuff that I want to touch on. And with the obvious, of course, is the cement, the concrete, the Hydrostone. So I get my Hydrostone from Artistic Industries. I think they still have some in stock. I know it's not as much as before. So if you're able to go there, try them out. The cement all I get from Home Depot. That is the main place. I just drive to Home Depot and I get about 25 pounds or 50. Cement all is gray base and the Hydrostone is white base. And that's how I do my marbles because the colors are so vibrant and really easy to work with. Next is the pigment. So this is my pigment. I put it in my own container, but it comes in a 1 pound bag or a bigger plastic bag. And I like it in the container because I could just seal it shut. It's not messy. I can just get a little spoon and, you know, spoon it out. And it's just neater. I get these from Amazon. And I have a lot, as you can see. And I just got some. And then the news broke and I'm like, great. So I do hope to sell whatever I have left over. If you want to make a gorgeous terracotta vessel, I might be putting these for sale as is. And this is the earth pigment. I use this for the Hydrostone. Sienna Studios pigment. I really like it. This is, oh, I'm gonna miss this color, the moss. I have this much left, so I use this a lot for my marbling. It's the best. I really like them. They've grown so much. So with water, Hydrostone is best with distilled water. Distilled is great when you work with Hydrostone because it doesn't leave the iridescent and or fingerprints, and I've been guilty of that, and I don't always want to sell my fingerprint on a jar. So use distilled water for Hydrostone, but for cement all, I just use tap. You can use distilled for cement as well, that's fine, but if you don't want to spend the money to get distilled, use your tap water. Next, of course, silicone bowl. This is a popular one. You'll see this in the community. If you join the Facebook groups or on YouTube, the silicone bowl is the best when mixing Hydrostone or cement. And I use this spatula. It's awesome. And it's easy because it doesn't stick. And if you say you forget to rinse, just let it soak in water and then like bend it and it'll just crack and you can clean it with a paper towel and you're done. And you save a lot of money because you could just reuse this. It's my favorite. Any silicone bowl would do. It doesn't need to be from Amazon. So the vessels. I know it's just flying through this video. So my regular 8 ounce, this, like the 8 ounce size, is this here. And I use Monocraft Labs. I really like them. I've been using them for years. They make really good quality silicone molds. And they do other different type of shapes. So check them out. And you can also do refills with them. So for my mini size, which is this gorgeous, gorgeous candle, I use Bo and Nicole because it's just easier. I'm not gonna lie, it's demolding is so easy with Bo and Nicole, especially for the minis. It's just fast. Like I'm just like in and out. And it's really, really like good silicone. It's really thin, not in a bad way, just easier to demold, so less injury to your hands. Because over time, it can hurt. I've definitely had hand injuries. And Bo and Nicole, they are, I believe, in Australia. So if you order from the site, it will take about 2 weeks. But if you order from Amazon, it takes like 3 days. But those vessels make these sizes, so give you a comparison. It's really nice. Next is the sealant. I use Earthsea Finishes. I love them so much. As you see, I have like this much left. I keep it in a cool, darker spot. Don't leave it out in the sun. I've been using them for years and I have not had issues. I use it with my Hydrostone. I use it with my cement and I apply it with my sponge brush. I use a lot. I do not do a little cute dip and then wonder why it's not working. No, I use a lot for each layer. I'm paying for it. I'm going to use as much as I want. And for the Hydrostone, I do about 3 layers of the sealant, meaning I seal, wait 10 to 15 minutes, seal again, wait another 10 to 15 minutes, seal again. That works for me. Everyone has their own thing. I would never tell someone what they're doing is wrong, but because I don't have seepage issues, I think my advice is worth taking. For the concrete, I just do 2 rounds. So seal, wait 10 to 15 minutes, seal again. Done. It's really easy. I love this. I use a sponge brush. You get this from a craft store. And Earthsea Finishes, go to their website. Sienna Studios also has a sealant, and it's great. I like it. I just prefer this. Like, we all have our things that we like most, and this is just my favorite. So I'm gonna miss this. And if by the end of the year I'm done with Hydrostone, or hell, even the beginning of the year, and I have some left, I will sell it because this should not go wasted. It's a really good product. It's a staple in this house. Like, I go through jugs of these, so I really recommend it. I'm not a sponsor. I don't have enough followers on YouTube to even do an ad. This is just my honest like resources that I really love and live by. So now the extra things on the side that you also need. Get some vinyl gloves or get some regular kitchen gloves that you can use over and over because this is a messy craft. It's not really pleasant having cement or Hydrostone on your hand. You don't want that chemical on your hand. It's not really good for the skin. It'll dry it out. You just want to be protected. Also, wear a mask. Whatever type of mask works best for you. Like, there's so many. Protect yourself when you mix because the powder goes up and you don't want to inhale that. It's bad for the lungs. I remember teaching myself back in 2022, and I didn't know because I was teaching myself. I'm still educating, and I didn't realize that stuff I was inhaling. I was like, oh my God, this is toxic. So I kept doing my research because you gotta keep learning for yourself. And immediately I just put my mask on. I was like, oh my goodness, like imagine if I did that for years. So I'm happy it was only like a week of mistakes. Also have a notebook or piece of paper and pen nearby because it is easy to forget your formulas. There were times when I was like, what was that? How many grams? Have it down, the paper be messy, whatever, and keep it close by. I urge you to take notes. I have notes for candles. I have how many grams I want for each jar. I promise it's worth it. So I wrote these notes down like ages ago, and these are my measurements so that I can never forget because again, it's easy to forget certain numbers. And I remember writing, well, here it is. It's literally sloppy. So for pigment, you want to do less than 15% because you don't want to ruin the integrity of the vessel. So don't go too hard on the pigment. And then I have another little note paper. It's really messy. It's not neat, but this is my like scratch paper. So have your little messy paper. I add the cement first, or Hydrostone first, then pigment. I mix that super well, and then I add water. I just never like to do pigment and water first. That's a preference, and I think if you do want to do that, go for it. So you'll find what works for you the more you do this over time. So I do 260 times 0.5, which equals 130. So technically 13 grams. And I don't do more than that. So this just helps me with measuring one vessel at a time. And once I get that number down, I times it by 2. So for instance, the terracotta, I really love it being vibrant and rich and really strong and stand out. For one vessel, I use 6 grams, and that's just right. For 2 vessels, I do 12, and I always measure with my scale. Always measure. For my green color, I do 4 grams, and if I do 2 vessels, it's 8. For my crimson, I want that to be rich and strong. I do 8 grams, and if it's 2, 16. I have not had issues. I've been doing this for years. Like, that's my formula. Works for me. I love it. I'm gonna miss it. For Hydrostone, I do add a little bit more. I do go a little wild, not gonna lie, I go a little wild with the pigment Hydrostone, but I don't go too far where it's breaking. I have not had issues. But you familiarize yourself with it, play around with it, see what happens if you add so much pigment. Like, look at the color, see what happens if you add 1 gram. Like, you can have a lot of fun with it. So don't hold back. I think, challenge yourself a little bit and you'll be surprised what colors come out. And as far as technique, I know I have videos where I am making and mixing. With the spatula, go slow, especially with Hydrostone. I really recommend it. With the spatula, mix very slowly and then find your rhythm. That helps with not having so many bubbles. And with Hydrostone, you want to add the water slowly because too much water can create a lot of bubbles. But also, guys, at the end of the day, if you demold and there's like little air bubbles, fill it in. I do. I do that almost all the time. It's okay. Fill it in, wait about 5 days, and then seal it. We can go as slow as we want, and sometimes we may still have some bubbles. I don't think it's that big of an issue, especially if they sit at the top. So mix well. Maybe don't add too much water because the thicker the Hydrostone, less bubbles, I found. But if you do have it, it's all good. Just fill it in with dry Hydrostone. And that's like, yeah, that's like my technique, really. Those are my resources. And if there's something I missed, let me know. I'm actually going to look at the questions you guys had, just in case I didn't miss anything. Yeah, mostly just the bubbles and marbling mixing. So with marbling, you do the measurements for each and then you just pour at the same time. I'll show that video, and it's really easy. You're just mixing your colors, and sometimes you can pour one bowl into another, and that makes a really gorgeous marbling. So say I have green and red, pour a little of the red in the green, mix it with a spatula, pour into the silicone mold. That creates a gorgeous print. Like, you can do marbling in so many ways. Have a lot of fun with it. This is the chance to be super creative. So yeah, and then you just create like different techniques that you did not see coming. Each one is truly one of a kind. I love that. So yeah, that's my little resource video. I hope that helps. I know this video was so all over the place, but I really wanted to take time and do this right and keep my word. I was really discouraged, so I needed time to like think on how I want to do this video. So I do apologize for taking long, but I do hope that helps. If I missed something, definitely ask in the comments. I'm happy to help. I tried to cover everything, but I know I might have forgotten something. But yeah, I love talking to you guys in the comments. And also let me know what you think when it comes to the vlog. Like, I'm going out of the country later this year, and it's going to be really fun to show that. But if you don't want to see that, let me know. Or I will just show it and turn this into lifestyle, not selling you things, just things that I have going on, because I do more than just make candles. Yeah, so that's that. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope for those who only were making Hydrostone, I hope you're okay. I don't think you should just stop making candles. Shift to glass, do what you can, but also if this is the time to stop and change, that's okay too. We're all in this together. We're all going through it. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap this up, but thank you for watching. Bye, y'all.